Hello friends! You probably already know your vagina is seriously impressive. This amazing body part can bring about intense pleasure, annoying pain, and even another tiny human being. In short, it's pretty awe-inspiring. That's why we think it's crucial to stay on top of everything going on below the belt. Need a primer? Watch on for all the fascinating facts. Number 1. The vagina farts. You can actually fart through your vagina. It's called queefing. Queefing is when the vagina sucks in air and then blows it back out, therefore making the fart-like noise. Thankfully, it's totally odorless. Number 2. The vagina can expand up to 300%. While there is no standard size for a woman's vagina, the average is about 3 inches wide and 3.5 inches deep. However, it is not rigid. In fact, the vagina can expand up to 300% in size, making it possible for a tiny sperm to fertilize an embryo and grow into a fully formed baby, be delivered, and return to normally its original shape. However, factors such as age, weight, and smoking can cause a vagina to sag and even fall out, but, thankfully, this can be fixed. Number 3. Your menstrual blood could help patients suffering from heart failure. An ERC endometrial regenerative cells congestive heart failure phase 2 clinical trial is currently testing the safety of the ERC, or stem cells, to treat congestive heart failure patients. Stem cells are extracted from the blood and then grown in culture to generate different types of cells in the body. In this case, the stem cells are made into muscle cells of the heart, for reparative purposes in these patients. This is an experimental foreign study, and is not something that is being done routinely, but yes, it could help patients suffering from heart failure. Number 4. The first film to use word vagina was a Disney movie. As strange as it may seem, Walt Disney was on the forefront of women talking about their vaginae. In 1946, Disney was commissioned by the Cello Cotton Company, who made Codex feminine napkins, to make a film called The Story of Menstruation, which mentioned the V word for the very first time on celluloid. The film was never released theatrically, but was shown to 105 million American students, along with advertisements for girls to make sure to use their brand when it came to that time of the month. The film was hardly pornographic, in fact. Menstrual blood is shown as white instead of red. It is now in the public domain and can be watched below. Number 5. Women get erections, too. When you become hard, it's because your corpus cavernosum twin tubes of erectile tissue in your penis are engorged with blood. The clitoris also has a pair of corpus cavernosa inside of it, which means she, too, gets erect when she's aroused. An erect clitoris will swell, become more sensitive, and increase in size. The inside of her vagina will also expand as blood flow increases. The vagina has a series of accordion-like folds called rugae that, during arousal, allow the vagina to increase in length to roughly the same size as the penis, says Dr. Goldstein. It's harder to see, but her body is responding to arousal similarly to your erection, although it might take her longer than it takes you. Still, it's worth waiting until she's totally aroused and erect. Imagine having sex with a half-flaccid penis. Sound like fun? We didn't think so. Number 6. Sharks and vaginas have something in common. No, it's not teeth. Instead, they both have a compound called squalane, which is found in shark livers and also in the vagina as a lubricant. When a woman is aroused, she secretes the squalane as her clitoris and labia swell up, and the interior vagina lengthens as it prepares for entry for the penis, or, as Borat would say, sextime. Number 7. The vagina is self-cleaning. While uncircumcised men have to clean under their foreskin to prevent the buildup of smegma that can lead to fungal and bacterial infections, the vagina is basically a self-cleaning oven. It produces natural fluids to flush out bad bacteria and maintain a healthy pH. That's why you don't need douche. Number 8. Your vagina has the same pH level as a glass of wine. The normal vaginal pH for vaginas is 3.8 to 4.5. Most wines' pH fall around 3.0 or 4.0. About 3.0 to 3.4 is desirable for white wines, while about 3.3 to 3.6 is best for reds. Number 9. You might not have been born with a hymen at all. The majority of women are born with a hymen, and they can have varying shapes and sizes. But if you don't have one, you'd probably never know it, as it doesn't have any impact on your sex life. More noticeable is a hymen that is not easily penetrated or torn that can result in painful sex or even difficulty getting a penis into your vagina. Number 10. Women moan in the middle of the night. About a third of women can recall orgasming in their sleep, according to a study in the Journal of Sex Research. While nocturnal orgasms don't happen all that often, nocturnal arousal occurs regularly during REM sleep up to 5 times per night. And it's not just her clitoris that becomes engorged with blood, but the entire genital area, making her more likely to have an orgasm. Though your naked eyes won't be able to detect them, it's worth tapping her shoulder to see if she's already primed for a midnight romp. Number 11. You may have more trouble reaching orgasm if you have a smaller clitoris. According to a study by the Journal of Sexual Medicine that used MRIs to measure 30 women's clitorises, of the 10 women who reported having trouble orgasming, all of them had clitorises that were farther from their vaginal opening. There isn't a lot of conclusive data outside of that, but it seems to be a good indicator that there's a possible correlation. Additionally, many women with smaller clitorises find that penetration, clit-time combo vibrators like the Rabbit, don't work well for them because the ears don't reach their clit. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.